When it comes to business, a lot of people do not know that until you start business, that is when you realize that whether this business will prosper or not. But if you just sit down and think that business will not grow due to the fact that others have tried, have failed, you will never even start anything. So first of all, you need to go in there into the business, start the business first. When you start the business first, now after starting the business and maybe the business fail, when the business fail or you succeed, you know, how do you even time success in business? To me personally, starting a business in itself is a success, for the fact that either you rent a place that you want to showcase what you do, either what you sell, that alone is a success. For the fact that after renting the place, you put one or two there and people start coming, how much is it? How much is that? That alone is a success. So, what do you term as success in business? Because what you think as success to you, to other people, it may be failure. What you also think as failure to you, to others, that is success. So, you need to look at what you think as success. You define it in term that is most best understandable to you. So, but it's only when you understand that success has different category. Can you compare your success with Dangote success? Can you compare your success with Talala? Or can you compare your success with all these politicians? You cannot. So your success must have some limit and level. Then, as you're growing, your idea of success begin to what? To also grow. As your capital, your wealth is expanding, your success keep growing, your understanding keep. So if at the initial stage you need to bring down your level of understanding of success to some certain stage, you need to think just at that level. Then when you think at that level, that the reason why I say you think at that level is that that will help you to start with little you have. Because when you think high, due to the fact that you don't have the capital to start, that's when you just keep blaming people and sit down at home without doing nothing. But when you think around what you have, okay, do you know that you can start a business with as low as 10,000 naira? It shock you, isn't it? Because of how our currency are depreciating, people don't believe that you can start business with 10,000 naira. Yes, it's possible. Go to the market, see how market women and men are doing very well with 10,000 naira. And let me shock you. When you go to the market, and I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you should go and do business, market business. I'm just giving an idea of how business you can start with 10,000 naira. When you go to the market and meet people that are selling all these perishable or yam or whatever it is they are selling, food stuff, most especially because when you go there and you ask them, this is what you want to do, and you have 10,000, they will tell you, bring the 10,000 naira. When you bring the 10,000 naira, they will not give you the goods. They will tell you, if the money is more than that, they will tell you, they will follow you, go and see where you sit down. You sell. If you they give you, for instance, they give you something of 20,000 or 50, you went to the market and maybe perhaps that day the market was good and you sell and you realize 60,000 naira. And don't forget, you give deposit of 10,000 naira. What do you need to do? You rush to them and you give them their balance of what? Of 40,000 naira. And now, when you give them the balance of 40,000, either if 50,000 naira goes to collect and you do deposit of 10,000, then when you give them the balance of that 40,000 naira, don't forget you are now left. You left home with 10,000 naira. You are now having 20,000 naira with you. Now you see you are growing. Now what do you need to do? If I were you, I will now give them 15,000 naira, then owe 5,000 to take care of my expenses, either at home or personally. Now, when you give them 15,000, don't forget your capital now is growing. Then the following day, you have deposited 15,000 naira prior to what you deposited previous day, 10,000. Now you see your capital is growing. Then you now collect goods of what? Of what? Of 50,000 naira, depending on how the market be. And perhaps you come, the market was not that good, or the market is good. Now you make another profit. You go back and you give them 20,000. Before you know it, that goods you are collecting on credit, you will now collect on your own capital, and you have enough capital to take care of yourself. Start business, start. One love.